Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Chadz Beer Reviews. I know it's only August, but it's time for an Oktoberfest beer, an original Paulaner Oktoberfest beer. The original from Munich Oktoberfest. What's the, let's see, 6% ABV. This was actually sent to me by, well, not the brewery, but like the marketing company for the brewery. So they said, this is Germany's #1 Oktoberfest beer, and is also the only Paulaner beer that is served in the Paulaner Oktoberfest tents today. Brewed once a year and only available while supplies last. Pinnacle of German brewing, deep golden color, full-bodied. I don't think it's full-bodied. Wonderfully mellow with a balanced, harmonious taste and the pleasant fragrance of the hops. 6% ABV is stronger and bolder than the usual lager. And that's about it. And it says only brewed once a year. I thought I remember having this like year-round. I thought they did this year-round for American. I mean, that might be Hacker Shore. But I know, like, I remember I used to go to Mahar's in Albany, and like you go there in like July or March, and they would have an Oktoberfest, like a German one. I think it's the Marzen one, because there's actually two types of Oktoberfest beers. There's the Fest beer, which I believe is a 5B. I have to look it up. And then there's the Marzen, which is like the copper color one, like the one Americans are familiar with. So the Fest beer is basically the Munich Helles lager, like Spaten, but just stronger. So it's really not that different. So yeah, I mean, like I said, golden color, had about a thumb and a half of foam. Got that nice classic German lager aroma. That clean, grainy malt. Maybe like just like a slight touch of toast to it, but and slight floral or earthy hops on it. But it's a problem, like when you get into these niche German styles, like there's so many German lager styles, unless it's like, you know, a Hefeweizen or a Schwarzbier or something, like they all kind of blend together. And if you want to become a BJCP judge, you need to know all the differences between them. So, all right, well, it looks good, smells good. Let's see if it tastes good. Cheers. Yep. Classic German lager flavor. Pretty malty. I would not say caramel. No. It's just that clean, you know, it's probably two-row, some kind of pale, crisp malt. There is a sweetness to it. No, I mean, it's like, it's not sugary sweet or, you know, cloying sweet or anything like that. It's just a nice kind of rich, malty flavor. It's not as bready as like a Helles Bock. You know, it's like this weird void between, you know, a standard table, you know, Munich lager, and then like the stronger Helles lagers, or not the Helles, the Bocks. Actually, that's an American term. They don't really call it the Bock. They call it, what do they call it? They don't, like Road Dead Guy Ale, like a Maibach or whatever. Slight bit of a tinny taste to it. That could be acetaldehyde, or I mean, I don't know what I'm tasting here. I mean, this is an all malt beer. There's no corn or rice in it. They don't even like use brewer sugar or high fructose corn syrup or anything like that. That tinny taste that I'm tasting is just the alcohol. I mean, it is a 6% lager, which is, you know, pretty strong. Because most of their lagers are, you know, between 4 and 5, 5.5 tops. And then when you get into 6, which is, you know, kind of unusual, you know, just to have that strong of like a otherwise sessionable type lager, you're going to taste the alcohol. You know, they were right when they said it was full bodied. Yeah, it does have quite a bit of body to it. I mean, I probably put it like medium full. I mean, like the 11% Imperial Stout we had last night. Now that was a full bodied beer. But this one, yeah, it has quite the viscosity to it. And I would put the carbonation probably about medium. So it's like medium high, medium full body, like medium carbonation. It's slightly refreshing, but again, this is a strong beer. It's not really meant to be, it's not a summer lawnmower beer, like a cream ale or something like that. Like this is meant to be, it's a fest beer. You're meant to drink like 10 of these and just get absolutely wasted at Oktoberfest. I don't know. I've never been there, and I mean, I would love to go, but I don't know, in these post-COVID times, I don't know if they're going to have an Oktoberfest this year. If they do, I'm sure it's going to be like super regulated and make everybody stand 2 meters apart or whatever. But anyway, let's finish this up. Something I would love to do someday, and we did this years ago back when I lived in Albany, is we did a showdown of Oktoberfest beers. And I'd love to just get all the, I think there's 6 tents at Oktoberfest. It's Paulaner, Weihenstephaner, Herkules, Spaten, Augustine, and I forget, and Hofbrau. Wow, I can't believe I remember that. You can't get the Augustiner in America, at least as far as I know. I've never seen it here, but you can get the other 5. And the problem is, unless like you're cool like me, really actually seeing the beer, by the time it gets here, it's all old. So, but I mean, this was brewed in Germany, canned in Germany. I can tell from like even like the way the can lid is. It has that European can to it. So, anyway, as far as rating on this one. Well, I mean, if we were judging the style, I mean, I have the specs in front of me, but it's going to score really, really high style. As far as personal preference, it's okay. I'd probably go like 3.5. You know, nice, you know, just a stronger German lager than usual. But it doesn't like, if you're going to have a stronger lager, like I want like a toasty character or caramel or just be like super, super bready or something, you know? I mean, like I love those Bocks and especially the Doppelbocks, you know, those are awesome. But and obviously my favorite is the wheat beers, the wheat ales. But yeah, I've never been a huge fan of like the standard German golden table beers. You know, I like the beers with more character. There isn't a whole lot going on here, but there really isn't supposed to be. So yeah, I'll probably go 3.5. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. Bye.